Village's YouTube channel and our Monday night live stream. I want to welcome everybody on the show this evening. Glad to see Mr. Jace Gallagher. Sorry about that. Let her know what I'm doing. So, all right. We're going to start at the beginning, and Becky, let's see, joined us at 5:09. Wow. So thanks, Becky. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. Becky, I need you to give me a call sometime this week, because I would like to get it set up and arranged to where you can help us out with insurance questions as well. I mean, what better person than yourself to help us with talking about insurance? So, I know you're in Montana. I know that you might only be familiar with that part of the area, but you know, for the most part, the industry is the industry. So if you can help us, that would be cool. So give me a call sometime this week. We'd appreciate it. All right, so Gary, Mr. Winkle there, Mr. Tallahassee. Good to see you on here this evening. Thank you for joining. And I want to welcome Gary and Becky on as the first two on here. And then my buddy. So we have a real special surprise for everybody out there. Just kind of looking to see over on Christian's computer who is how many people we got. So wait just a minute.
22 right now.
22. Okay. Oh, I can see it right here. All right, cool. All right, let's see. All right, first things first. Here's what I really want to do, because I forgot to do it last week because we had Stacy on for so long that I forgot the best part of last week. So let's do that right now before I even go any further. All right, so I don't know. I think Christians might even have to help me out over here with this one, but Homes Around the Village's YouTube channel and our merch. So there you go. We are up and running in our merchandise store. So you guys have the opportunity to go ahead and purchase. I got to get some of my own merch. So let me go back to, where am I? What the heck happened here?
Just hit where it says switcher.
Okay. Cool. All right, let me get with you. Let me get with everybody here. All right, so first and foremost, we're kind of, right out of the gate with this stuff. And so you might not be able to see this shirt too much. This shirt is a polo with, I don't know, let me click on it and see what we can do. So it does have our logo on there, Homes Around the Village's YouTube channel. So we think that's pretty cool. Really nothing on the back. So, this is good stuff, all right? We're not offering you any cheap stuff on our in our store. So, what do you think about, this is kind of, what do you think about, now, this is stitched. This is not just your iron-on transfer stuff either. This is the real Real McCoy. And I'm trying to get stuff on the back, put on the back here. But for now, 2362. That's a deal, I think. So color, white, I guess. Oh, black. There you go. So you can get it either in white or black. Now, what do you think about that one compared to this one? So we want people to kind of chime in there for us and let us know what you think, which one you like best. We have coffee mugs, pullovers, hoodies. There's our coffee mug there for $7. Can't beat that, right? T-shirts, no. Here's our T-shirt, and there's something on the back. Oh yeah. This is what's on the back. If you want to help us market ourselves. And even that little tag inside there. Isn't that cool? $19. It's a deal. Yellow. You can get them in all kind of different colors. So, ooh, I kind of like that one. That's pretty cool. I don't know how green is going to show up with green. Yeah, that looked pretty good.
Yeah, I chose a different green so it wouldn't be too...
Kelly green, yeah. All right, so there you go. If you have any problems and you want to go ahead and help us market ourselves. What is this? Okay, just back up to the top. All right, so I forgot to go ahead and do that, you guys. So I'm sorry, I forgot about that. So I didn't want to forget tonight. So there you go. First and foremost, right out of the chute, there you go. I think, so you'll see kind of like some stuff that I got even. Let me kind of take a real quick. Yeah, so there's my logo on my hat. There's nothing on the back, right, Christian?
Of the hats, no. I'm still looking for a brand that can do...
Yeah, we're still looking around for that. Here's one with well, I hope it looks a little better than that. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, there you go. We kind of spared you the advertising on the back there. All right, so I just wanted to kind of make sure that I came right out of the chute, and anybody who's interested can just go right to our website. Like I said, right up here where it says our merch, and go right to there. And then you could use any credit card up there. PayPal, is it PayPal? No, Google, American Express. All right, so there you go. Next up, let's take a little, let's look at a few little, what do we have going here on our chat? So, Jace has been generous enough to join us early this evening. Appreciate that. Let's get this out of the way here. There you go, Racer Girl. Do we get a free hat with the lifetime snow shoveling? I've already offered that, yes. If you're a realtor, absolutely. We're going to have to get, Gary says he likes the polo shirts. I can do that. All right, cool, Becky. That'd be fun. I think if we did that. Trish is in the house. Rich A. Thank you guys very much for joining. Let me see here. I've got to stay up here with ourselves. Whoops. The heck's going on here? Oh, here we go. All right. Okay, so next up. Poof. So Pat and Jane, thank you very much for joining us this evening, our usuals. So, and then Tim as well. So thanks, Tim, for joining in. All right, so we've got something new here with me and a special guest. So let's check this out.
Don't close. Oh,
You said close it
I
out.
said minimize. And then your video's right up there. There. It's open up on your other screen.
Oh my God.
Let me see that. I'll drag it over for you.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Going to
Yeah, it's a sushi Asian restaurant kind of thing.
Okay.
I'll see how it's.
No, they don't do it much. Okay. It's good though, but it's not like real super high end or anything.
Colony Cottage Rec Center. No, this is different. This is probably the only golf cart. Hey, dude, oops, you're gonna get a tooth. Probably the only golf cart light in the entire
villages,
villages.
yeah. I was pretty sure red meant go, but
Yeah, we'll have to pose a survey on that one.
like that. It's like that, man.
All right, is this where we're going? Sakura.
So it don't look too crowded.
No, it don't look too bad actually. Got some.
If we were going to like a square, I guess it would be all that.
Gotcha. All right. So this is our super ride here.
That's the ride, man.
This is where we keep all the money making equipment.
I fit all my guitars, all my speakers, everything. Well, not all my guitars and speakers, but for my little villages.
Your little soiree that you do. Yeah. All right. Okay, so listen, we're going to come back to that from time to time. I'm not just going to play it all the way through, okay? So that is our very first me and Jace's rock and roll restaurant review. We decided we were going to go ahead and do that, so that's our very first one. So before he leaves, we're going to go ahead and get another one in the bag. Huh?
Your shirt.
What about it?
Just a bit open. I didn't know if you want
So, Jace, stay tuned. We will keep coming back. All right. So like I said, Pat and Jane are in the house. Racer girl. There's my girl. She's she wants me to give hats away with every sale, and that's not a bad idea, Racer girl. So I think that's something we're going to have to do. We're going to have to order a whole bunch of hats and maybe T-shirts and give that away. So it's an excellent idea. All right. Becky had to jump on a call. So Tim, again, thank you for joining up. I'm just going through here, and let's see. Just got my laptop up and running. My dog does not wait on dinner for anyone, even Ira. Well, guess what? I guess if you don't feed your little pup there, he's going to be waiting. So, but I know how it is. I should show you my dogs. Actually, I got to write this down. I think I already did that in my office, but I didn't want to forget. Okay, so a couple of things I did want to go over. All right, so let's see. Glenn, you're awesome, dude. Thank you for your questions. That's what we're here for. This is what this is all about. This is all about for you, where I can answer your questions. So, do you know the tonnage of the average air conditioner on a 1,700 to 2,000 square foot home in Florida? So, the average is supposed to be 600 square feet a ton. So, an 1,800 square foot home, I think you'll find, is three tons, and probably a 2,000 you're going to find is like a 3.5 ton. So that's but that's the rule of thumb there. So if you're trying me, Glenn, that's our rule of thumb here. 600 square feet per ton, 600 square feet of living area per ton of air conditioning in Florida. That's kind of our rule of thumb here. Although we have something called manual J and manual D, so that what happens is we get an air conditioning person out there. Basically what they do is they look to see how many openings we have, how many window openings, how many door openings, the height of the ceiling, the square footage of the home. And all of those factors determine really how many tons of air conditioning you need. So I do know that there's not a lot of windows in homes here in the villages. But I think what you'll find is most of them are started 3 tons, go up to about 3.5. Then when you get up to a certain, like if you get into your premier homes, when you're like around 2,500 on up, you'll probably find that there are 2 air conditioning systems in one of the homes. All right, so hopefully that helps with that. What area are you writing in? Oh, Colony. So you guys are going to have to excuse me for a second. Christian, grab that box of tissues for me. Sorry about this, you guys. But I don't want to sit there and be sniffing all night long. So, yeah, we are riding through Hemingway. We go by the Havana Country Club, and I think I might try to talk Jason to doing our rock and roll restaurant review at the Havana Country Club next. We drove by there. That place was packed. I should have gotten a picture of that. Because we're sitting there, both of us are looking at each other, scratching our heads, and we probably mentioned it as we went by on the golf cart, that Havana Country Club was packed. For this time of the year, I'll just say that's interesting, because usually there's not that many people this time of the year. Kind of worries me about when the season comes, what's going to happen, right? So a little worried about that. That's why I'm hoping Eastport kind of helps, because man, oh man, I went to, the last time I was in Brownwood, that place was pretty packed as well. So we definitely needed Eastport to come along and open up. I mean, even I went by Sawgrass Grove. Actually, I went by Sawgrass Grove on my way to Brownwood to see Jace. And the last time I did that, man, Sawgrass Grove was packed. Brownwood was packed. And it even seems like, when was I at? So at Lake Sumter Landing not too long ago too. And here's another reason. Spanish Springs, man, that place is under construction. They got everything. I need to do a picture of that, or a drone or something. So, do a drone. You're not going to believe it. Even Jace, he's like, because he goes over to Blondie's. And Blondie's is over there in Spanish Springs. And Blondie's is behind this barrier that they've got all around the whole square. It's not until you get onto Main Street do they remove the squares, but the barriers. But the whole square, actually, you know what I think? I got a good idea. Let's check this out here. Let's do a little bit more of our rock and roll restaurant review before we go. This is our rock and roll review. Putting us in the booth in the back, and so there. We will let you know here shortly what we think about.
This is exactly where Karen and I sat when we came here last time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think they they see me coming, man. They're gonna put me in the back of the bus every time.
I'd say it's in the booth in the back in the corner in the dark.
Back in the corner in the dark.
Yeah.
I don't.
All right, we've already had our soup and our salad. Jace has done wolfed that down.
Yeah, that was a poke bowl. And that was good. That was really good. I don't know what that is. That's weird, but the mango that was in here is really good, and the tuna was great too. So it was good.
Chicken teriyaki with regular rice. They have fried rice here?
Yeah, I think they have fried rice here.
Huh?
I think they do.
Interesting. All right, well, bon appetit.
Cheers, man.
Okay. Let's see here. How are we going to get this thing? All right. So.
And then just click your photo.
Is everything gone?
Yeah, so if you hit the three dots, history, and then 7 tabs.
Okay, I
Yep,
get it.
restore.
All right, you guys. Let's see. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it that way. I want to help you out here. So look, we've got a brand new, it's not brand new, but we've really revamped our channel here. So this is our website. This will take you to our YouTube channels. Here's my recommendation. You could search for homes up here in any city, county, subdivision, whatever, but I've done all the work for you. So if you want to know homes in the villages, on top of the world, Stonecrest, any of these boxes will take you right to all the homes in that particular community. So the first thing you're going to get is our My Listings, okay? And then you can you can see over here, watch this, how this moves. Isn't that cool? Or you could just click on the map. Or, check this out. You can go to a large map here. So if you want to search for homes anywhere in the villages in a particular area, bam, like that's the Finney area. That's all you got to do. Just click on that. Eastport area gives you a little explanation. And here are the homes that are in Eastport. So we just keep going, right? Going back home, this is what I was wanting to do for y'all. There's our search by our map. Isn't that cool? Now, you can community and recreation map of the villages. So you can click on these, I believe. Now this is a community map. This is your recreation map. If you want to learn about bonds and taxes, we're going to have to get this to show a little better, Christian, with taxes. It needs to read taxes and bonds. It's not reading. Cost of living. Here we are. This is what, oh, wow. I think they've taken us down here. I believe they've taken the live stream camera for Spanish. Oh, that's Lake Sumter Landing. That's Brownwood. I can tell Brownwood. That's Lake Sumter. Where's my Spanish Springs, Christian?
Should be the first,
This one is Sawgrass.
fourth.
This one is Brownwood. This is Lake Sumter.
It's the fourth one.
Oh, here we go. All right, I didn't know we had that. All right, let's see if we can. This is Spanish Springs, you guys. And can I make that any bigger? There we go. Let's see. So I don't know if you can see in the distance, but we do have these barriers that go around, and these barriers you can see the backside of the barriers there, and it goes all the way around, but I guess we really can't see. Still have entertainment going on, but there's just not a lot of people. What time is it? It's 6:30. So normally you'd see a lot more people there. Okay. But that is pretty cool. That's another cool part of our Let me kind of do, let me come into the party here. All right. We have a little, Christian,
Yes.
my shrinkage is not working. What's going on here?
Hit run to B. See if that will work for you. Oh, I wonder if you overwrite it accidentally. Here.
I did what?
Override it. If you hit set, it will get rid of it. So, let me do.
It's doing nothing.
Okay.
You broke it. Well, won't be able to use my mini me tonight.
I don't want to mess with it and miss anything.
Yeah, it's not working, but anyways, so Ricky P is in the house. Man, it's been a while, Rick, since I've seen you up here on my on the chat room. So the barriers are because they're doing a big, huge renovation, and so. Thank you, Renee, for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, we work real hard. We've been doing a lot of changes to this awesome website here. Let's see, the villages homes you may be missing. So this is from my for sale by owner channel, okay? And we're in the process of updating that. So I'm going to try this again. Nope. So for sale by owner around the villages, this is our little logo for that. That'll take you right to our channel here. Now, you could either reach for sale by owners around the villages YouTube channel. Hi, my name's Ira Miller. I am the developer and curator of For Sale by Owners Around the Villages. I want to thank you so much for watching all the way down to here. This is just a little introductory video of what For Sale by Owners Around the Villages is all about. This is a YouTube channel to help you, the For Sale by Owner, get as much exposure for their home as you can. And so that's why we have come up with the aspect of this medium here in YouTube. So I hope you will go ahead and allow us to come over. Man, we're having all kind of technical difficulties tonight. This is crazy. So anyways, thank you, Renee, for that. I appreciate the, okay, so let's go on back a little bit. I think I might have missed a few questions, so let's see. And I just want to thank you again, Becky, for the compliments on the hat. I really like it. Let's see. So Gary needs a green t-shirt. All right, so what area? We talked about that. I didn't recognize you without your ball cap, Jace. I know, he's incognito. The guy is so famous, right, that he can't look the same because everybody would attack him in these venues. So this is his incognito look. All right, it was hard to hear you guys. So I think we've got that one straightened out, right, Tim?
Yeah, I turned it up.
When we go back, hopefully you can hear that. Oh, hey, golf towels on our merch. Boy, that's a no-brainer, right, Becky? I should have thought about that one. Skip definitely needs a hat. Yeah, I got it. So I have been wearing that Wednesday Night Live hat often enough. I got to get him one of those. That's good. So Peter, thank you very much. We went through all of our listings last week. We are going to do it again here shortly, just because you asked. So not to bring up others, did you see the latest flack going on between one of the other real estate brokers and Wingnut? So, I got it. Well, see, Tim, now you got me started on Gold Wingnut. Do you know that he is a county commissioner? And so but I haven't seen the flack going on between the other real estate brokers and him, but the guy sold everybody out, right? Because he's a county commissioner, and the villages came down on him, and he folded like a house of cards. He came out, like he was all this, big shot. He wasn't going to back down from the villages. He was going to get an attorney. And then all of a sudden, I guess they reminded him who got him into the county commissioner office. And so the dude went right down the tube, and he is folded. So I would like to know where that is, Tim. I'd love to be able to see what was going on. So Harry and the Natives opened today. Harry and the Natives. It might be Henry, but Harry and the Natives is a restaurant way down south, I think, I think it's the Stewart area. So it is the original one, and it's good to see that it opened today. I'm going to have to, Jace. Rock and Roll Restaurant Review, Harry and the Natives. There we go. Maybe that'll be our next one. Let's see. I just got it. He just said, hey, maybe we should do Harry and the Natives. Yes, I think we should. So let's do that, Jace. Pick a time. All right. Oh, before I forget. Is the California deal still solid? Yes, it is. Okay. Hearing the Natives. So Monday Night Live will not be airing next Monday. And y'all might say, oh, that's because it's Labor Day. Yes, it is Labor Day. But it's my beautiful wife's birthday on Monday, too. So we will not be. And then, of course, Christian, of all people, he wants off on Labor Day. So how many people say we should give Christian off on Labor Day, and how many people say no? Christian, you can't get off on Labor Day. You know what his excuse is?
I'll be here all alone.
Blakely is gone all next week. So what is Miss Blakely doing? Miss Blakely is going to get married. And she is going to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, to go get married.
She's going to send us an album, right, to show on the stream?
and she won't be back until that following Tuesday. So, there we go. I will not be here next Monday for Labor Day, Patty Miller's birthday / Patty Miller's birthday. There will not be anybody here. Blakely's off to Gatlinburg to get married. Christian and his significant other, it's their birthday. It's a birthday weekend for them as well. So, bunch of birthdays. So,
And my parents' anniversary.
when is that?
September 2nd, I think.
No, you cannot have your parents' anniversary off on Tuesday.
No,
I'm
they're
sorry.
doing it that weekend.
I got to draw the line somewhere here. Anyways, so it'll be the following week, and the following week, we're going to do a special live on-site, what would you call that?
Remote.
A remote from Crestwind, okay? So Miss Kristen asked me if we can do a live remote from Crestwind, where we showed you all the models, but now they've got a bunch of awesome, what they call move-in ready homes. So these move-in ready homes are homes that are completed, they're ready to go, they're for sale. She says she has like 12 of them to show us. So we get to see how awesome these move-in ready homes are and for how much. And I'm wondering if any of them have a pool because, man, I don't know if y'all were there when we were doing the remote from Crestwind originally where we saw all the models. The homes are beautiful, but I'm telling you, what they've done with those pools is just fabulous. So, but Tim, homesaroundthevillages@gmail.com, buddy. If you want to send me a link, I'd like to see what's going on with all that. I'm kind of nosy. So, and thank you for telling me about Harry and the Natives. All right. So, like I said, Ricky P. Ricky, how's your home? So Ricky P. bought a home from me in Indigo East, which is part of the on top of the World Community umbrella structure. So beautiful home, great, fabulous. Privacy in the back. So they just built Blondie's last year. Blondie's is like, I think Blondie's, if you guys look, is, oops, that's the rest of my, I put me all the way down at the bottom. Oh, look who it is, Ricky P. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for putting that in there. That was awesome. You're the man. Oh, here we are. So, is this, oh, that's Brownwood. This is Spanish Springs. So, this is the Sharon Morris Performing Arts Center over here with the arrow is. And then right down at the bottom of that, across from the founder's statue, Harold Schwartz, and that little pool over there, right across the street is Blondie's. So that's where we'll find Mr. Jace from time to time over there playing his little heart out, okay? So, so that's why I'm saying, Ricky, where you been? I guess he's been working on his house, his new house. All right, so thank you, Renee, about my updated site. We have really put a lot of work and effort into that. I actually have my own. Do I have my own website up here?
It's not yet available, but we're working on moving it to that new domain.
Ooh. We've been working on that for quite a while.
Well, now we're doing the whole new website for it.
Okay. So thanks, Renee, for that. Let's see. All right, so happy birthday, Patty Miller. And she is probably watching. Okay, so hold up, you guys. She's watching because I just got a text from her. So we are taking next Monday off. Let Christian off too, she says. Wow, man. Okay. Yeah, Jason or Jace. Let's get together. We'll do our oh my gosh, Becky says yes, give Christian. Oh my gosh, everybody's saying give Christian. He is not getting Tuesday off for his parents' anniversary. I'm telling y'all right now, don't even ask. It's not going to happen. So back to work on Tuesday, except Blakely. I hate when Blakely is off. I hate it. She does all the work around him. She does half the work, and he does the other half, and I don't do anything. But that's the way I like it. All I do is this stuff. And I'll sell a house here and there. So let's see here. Let's see. So what are the barriers for? Just like I said, they are renovating downtown. So thank you for that. About the Gremlins are busy tonight. Ira, do you have agents in your office that sell in St. Augustine? My mom's friend is going to rent there for a year before she buys. Well, Jane, Christian's going to go ahead and put a video on this chat right here because I was over in St. Augustine. Oh man, put me on the spot. What's the name of that area I was at with Paulette?
That's by the name. I'll put it in the chat.
It's a brand new area. Man, we went to every single developer. It's a huge place. And there is a 55 plus community over there too. So you have to check out. We're going to have to kind of start splitting these videos up so we can get to them. But Christian will put that on there. Yes, I do go to, whoa, what's happening? I'm going to disappear. Worse. That's better. Worse. What's up with all the technical difficulties today?
What even happened? What changed?
Well, you did something over there that helped.
I just moved it. I went from manual to auto.
I don't know. Maybe Christian won't be getting next Monday off here if this keeps. While he's doing that, I'm going to go through my. Now, I think Becky asked for memberships. So, is golf course membership included in Stonecrest? And I am going to take it that, Becky, you're talking about Stonecrest and not Stone Creek. Only because Stone Creek are two words, Stonecrest is one word. And I'll be honest with you, that golf course over at Stone Crest keeps changing ownerships and memberships and all kind of stuff. So in Stone Crest. So if you mean in either one, the golf course membership is not part of the amenity or the HOA fee. So anyways, in either case, no. So I always suggest you check their website because it always changes, and I'm sure they probably have it on there somewhere. The gremlins are busy tonight. Gary, I think the gremlins have attacked my my live stream tonight, actually. So I don't know what's going on, but Ira, do you have agents in your body? Yes. So Jane, I do go to St. Augustine. If you want to check my website, right? My website. Let me see. Is it my webpage? No, my YouTube channel. You want to check my YouTube channel and look for videos on my YouTube channel. And then you'll find that. I was hoping Christian could find those videos for you, but obviously he's tied here trying to fix this video difficulty. I was going to say audio, but it's... Okay, so it was on porch setting with Skip last week that he heard some areas near Eastport have a 6-month minimum for a rental. Have you heard anything about that? So Peter, that is a fantastic question and observation. As soon as we get this straightened out, actually I'm going to, I highly doubt that. Because you know why? Because then they would have to deviate from the deed restrictions that are in the other areas of the villages.
What if you scoot up a little bit?
Anyways, but so here, let me just kind of, Peter, as always on this channel, we always like to teach you all how to fish instead of giving you a fish. So I am going to go to here, and I am going to go to a new tab. And on that new tab, I have bonds. Or, wait a minute, permits, bonds, website. There we go. So this is the village's community development district. Here's how you work this. Go to districts, find my district, residential districts. I'm going to go to District 16 because that's where, let's see, I'm wondering if this is still broke too. Yep. So what you want to do is you want to quick facts, district boundaries. This will show you where the district is. This is a fantastic website, you guys. The Villages Community Development District website. There we go. So District 16, so maybe Eastport is more 15, right? Yeah. I'm guessing 16 is over in this area. Because 14 is here, 15, we're filling in this area now, 16. So, going back up to, now it's kind of acting like it's its own. Okay, so we're going to go back to 15 districts, residential, 15. So if you want to find out, okay, about what you just asked me, I believe that was Peter, right? Here's what we want to do. We want to look for deed restrictions. Here's your bonds. You want to check out bonds while we're down there? Bond schedule, Sumter County, 15. Yeah, they don't even have, I don't know, we'll just pick unit, just pulling one up. 49,000 for unit 288. I just pulled that kind of out of the air. 42,000. Now some of these might be a villa, because I don't, well no, here's villas down here. So 51,000 in 2023. This is 2025. So with a 5.19% interest, if you were to pay that bond off in 2054, you would have paid $109,506. 50,000 in principal and 50,000 in interest. Isn't that crazy? Interesting. And $7,000 in administrative fees. But that's not what we're looking for. Okay, so we're going to go back. I'm looking for, we want to go, past finance, audit, budget, deed compliance. Here we go, declaration of restrictions. So you'd have to pick from one of these. I'm just going to pick one and then read through it. And it'll tell you, rental, maintenance, the village's contractual amenity fee, holy cow. They really beefed that up. Property rights, description of yard, easements, front yard, backyard, easements, other easements. The subdivision is an adult community designed to provide housing for 55 years of older, nobody under the age of 19, can live there full-time. However, there is a 80-20 rule that says 80% of that has to be 55 or older. People under the age are allowed 20%. Domestic pets shall be permitted, each shall be, so this is a change. They used to limit you to 2. Now it's just they're permitted, provided they're not in. Each owner shall be responsible. All right, so there's no more pet limitations. That's interesting. No hanging of clothes on a clothesline, solid waste owners, radio record players, you can't be blasting all of that. Where is the rent? Each property owner, well, water resources, we don't have to get into that. Maintenance obligations, walls, fences, and gates. Parking restrictions, architectural control, general provisions, water features enforcement. Well, sorry about this, you guys. I mean, I didn't mean, whoa. So, here's the thing. I did not see anything on renting. All owners except the developers shall have the right and duty to prosecute in proceedings at law or in equity against any person or persons violating or attempting to violate any covenants, conditions, or restrictions. Whoa. Either preventing them from doing so to recover damage. Ooh, that's a little harsh. Waiver and release, alterations. That has nothing to do with renting. So, walls and gates. So I don't find anything, and I haven't found anything in earlier deed restrictions when I've read them over. So I don't think, you guys, there is any restrictions to rent. Because I think you all looked them over with me. Let's see, let me see if anybody else has. Let me go back up here. Gremlins. All right, so Ricky P's coming into town. That's cool. All right, I want to go back. Let me go back up and start. Anyways, Peter, I do not see anything in here about renting, okay? So I dare say, and like I said, I really haven't seen anything in previous deed restrictions either that restricts anything about renting. So, all right, back to business. Yeah, we're still looking bad. Let's see. I was on porch sitting with Skip last week that he had heard some areas. Nah, well, we just saw that. So, anyways, you guys, hopefully I've showed you where you can do your own research. And, but I don't think you're going to find it because I didn't either. So thank you, Jane D. And,
I'm going to turn off key.
Gilbo Realty had the wing ding issue on his WD, threw Gilbo under the bus. What the heck, Renee? Had the wing ding issue on his channel. Wing ding threw Gilbo under the bus. How so? Thank you, Tim. I'll tell Patty. Well, she's probably watching again, so I'm sure she thanks you. Happy birthday, Patty Miller. Oh, give him the Lavinia. Wow, Christian, I'd really be a bad guy if I didn't give you the time off. Gary says, I'll be at Ron John's in Cocoa Beach. Oh, man, Ron John's is nice. Cool. And Pat says, congratulations, Blakely. So we'll have to pass that along. I don't think Blakely watches us. When she gets away from the office, she doesn't want to have anything more to do with us, I don't think. Yeah, no golf courses over there in Jacksonville, in St. Augustine, if that's what you're referring to. So let's see. Thank you, JP. And we are always watching. No, Becky. No afternoon off for Christian Townsend on Tuesday. So, recommend me. I'm happy to go to St. Augustine, and I love St. Augustine. That place is a great area up there. So, any new for sale by owners? We do.
This week we'll have one. You filmed one last week.
Slacker over here.
Oh yeah, so busy this week.
Okay, so.
Just gonna have to.
Renee, what is this guy doing?
We're gonna have to do a full reset for that.
Huh? I have no clue, you guys, no clue. Anyways, let's see. So just be looking this week. There will be a new for sale by owner. This one is awesome. It's a patio villa backed up to a lake with a giant, huge garage at the very end. This is an awesome home. You'll really like this one. So Christian's got to be working hard to get it up there. So let me keep up with Becky. She kind of leaves me off in the dust. So Becky, I guess, saw the videos for St. Augustine and she said, no golf course, darn it. Let me tell you, there are plenty of golf courses. Actually, one of the most famous golf courses around is Sawgrass up there, and is in St. Augustine. So and there's a ton of golf courses, just not in that community, or where you can go by golf cart, I guess. And that's what I guess everybody wants to get around by golf cart now. Let's see. Yes, I'm happy to do that. It's an hour and a half for me up there to St. Augustine. Everyone, please, there he is. There's the man, there's the myth, there's the legend, WrestleMania. I'm a little bit behind, I know, by about 15 minutes, so I'm trying to catch up. There he is. There's the other man, the myth, and the legend. Skip Smith is in the house, everybody. Skip, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Peter was just saying, I'm surprised Skip isn't here. So thank you for jumping on. So hello everyone watching my neighbor getting a new water heater installed. Make sure you film that, you video that new water heater, Skip. I'm sure, you know the old commercial for the Inquirer. Inquiring minds want to know. So let's stay up with it, Skip. Big video on that new water heater installed. Hopefully that is a on-demand water heater. So there we go. It's a girl. Tell Vincent I'm still waiting for my map. Gave him my address. Ooh, wow. Got to write that one down. We were out of maps for a little bit, but I got a bunch more last week. So I would imagine, Becky, any day now. But I crack the whip around here. It's a tough life here at IM Realty. Maybe he left it up to Blakely. Blakely left it up to him, and now neither one is getting it done. All right, so Gilbo Realty had the issue with gold wingnut. Well, I don't know what his issue was. However, I already told you the issue I had. I don't even know the guy, right? I don't know the guy, but I've had a ton of issues with the Village's developer. Nobody's had more issues with the Village's developer than I have. And one day I'll share that all with you. And as a matter of fact, I was just talking to Christian today about starting a Patreon page. And I might put all of that stuff on my Patreon page. All the issues I've had with the developer. That just reminded me of something. I'm all this stuff. So I don't really, nobody wants to pick a fight with the Village's developer, right? Because they got too much money, and they'll come after you. And they've come after me plenty of times, and I've had to fight them all on my own, but luckily I'm smart enough to do my own research and figure it out what I need to do. Plus, really, I do have I would say, a love-hate relationship with Jennifer Parr, because I've always told Jennifer, if you ever want something from me, pick up the phone, say, hey, Ira, I got an issue. Don't send the police. Don't send the lawyers. You know, all you have to do is call me directly, and we can definitely get that worked out. So that's the relationship I have with her. Because we go back 25 years. I started working for the Villages in 2000. So there you go. So that's a long time to know somebody is 25 years, right? So we're kind of caught up with our Gilbo Realty. Autocorrect keeps changing the name. Dude, did you want to talk to everybody tonight?
Hey, Ira, well, I got an issue.
We know, Skip, but we know. However, do you have a particular issue you'd like to discuss with me?
I have a particular issue I want to discuss with you.
Actually, I'm so happy you called me, Skip, because you know what? Anybody out there can do this. They can call me up and talk. So, what particular issues, sir, do you have with me?
We haven't been out and to watch JC or somebody out there and have a couple of drinks in a long time. What's going on with that?
Well, you're going to have to talk to Jace about that, but for some reason, they haven't been giving him the dates that he used to have when he was coming here once a month. But
How's come you didn't come to our Hooters hangout the other day?
You were doing your taxes then.
oh, dude, I had a raging battle with my QuickBooks program, and I had to get my taxes done, and I had to get them in before September 1st.
Oh, the hell with Uncle Sam. They don't care. Right now, the government's so screwed up, they don't know who owes anybody what.
Yeah, I guess. But, and I don't know a thing, well, I didn't know not one thing about QuickBooks. My wife goes, here you go, honey. This year, you're going to do the taxes. I haven't done taxes in 24 years. My wife has always done the taxes for me. This year, she goes, since you got on QuickBooks, I know nothing about QuickBooks, you're going to do the taxes. So I had to learn all about QuickBooks. I had to sit there, get on YouTube, listen to all these videos. It was crazy. But
Well, you know what? You know how to take care of that, don't you?
yeah, give it to an accountant and tell him to do it.
You tell her that she's going to do them taxes, or you're going to cut her off.
Yeah. Okay, Skip.
She probably heard you, Skip.
If she didn't hear you, I'll make sure I tell her. Jace says, tell Skip to come on out to World of Beer this Friday before I head back. So he's doing something on Friday, on Saturday, and then he's heading back.
Well, why don't you let me know what time to be down there, and I'll meet you down there.
I'll do it.
All right, man.
That would be
Go back to
awesome.
Go back to your show. It's boring as hell, but go ahead.
Now that you're on, it's no longer boring.
Later, Gator.
Thanks, Skip. See ya. All right, man. See how easy that is? If anybody wants to ever call in, go ahead. Sorry about that. Call me. I guess you could hear that pretty clearly, right? So, so Jace, so we're gonna have to get together probably Thursday night to do our rock and roll restaurant review over at Harry and the Natives. So let's try to plan on, if not Thursday, Wednesday, let's kind of make it a date. All right, cool. Ira, are you playing live with Jace this weekend? Ooh, I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Jace that question because I'm at his mercy. You know, he doesn't like to share the limelight that much. He likes to be the main center of attention. So if I beg him, maybe he'll let me come on up there.
For this weekend?
So, anyways, where were we? All right, Peter. Yeah, he goes, yeah, I'll drag him up Friday night. So yeah, I was out there. Actually, when we did the rock and roll review, I went over to Jason's house and I played a few of his guitars. That was great, man. That was a lot of fun. I appreciate that. And I got to play a bunch of these different modified, hybrid. It was cool.
Did you film that part?
Hmm?
So did you film that part of you strumming?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. No, that would have been a good idea, though, huh? No, I forgot to do that. So, wrestler. Yeah, we heard him just fine. And H&R Block is available. True enough. Hey, I wonder if they can do QuickBooks for me. Yeah, I noticed that, Renee. All right, so let me do this. Peter asked about, here's one thing I really want to, do I want to do this now or do I want to do this in a couple of weeks?
I haven't pulled up on your computer. If you do it today.
No, I want to do this right now, I think. So listen, you guys, you see these? These are Villages listings, okay? I'm not going to give you the addresses, but actually these two people, one listed with me at $619,000. And he is all the way, and then after about 3 weeks, he goes, maybe it was a month. Now, here's the story. He and I talked. We agreed at $589. When I went over there to list the house, he goes, $619. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I did the comps, you know, we talked and we agreed on $589. And he even told me, that's why I'm not going to tell you what the address is. He actually told me I would take $579 really if somebody made me the offer. Then I go to his house to list the house. He tells me $619. I'm like, wait a minute, you're setting me up. You're setting me up for failure here. You know, you're pricing it way, way, way out of the ballpark. After 3.5 weeks, I'll say, he goes, calls me up, hey, after we've done a ton of marketing, you know, so we did a video, and then we did promotions on the video, and we did it on Facebook, you know, and YouTube, and made up his own website, and advertised it on Google, and we spent a ton of money on this guy's listing. Then he calls me up and says, hey, I want to cancel my listing with you. I said, well, it's only been 3.5 weeks. Yeah, I know, but you know, I want to go list with the Villages. I'm like, really? Yeah, you know, everybody's telling me I made a mistake. I should have listed with the Villages. Well, I'm going to put my hand over this right now, but it's still listed with the Villages. After 3 months, I would say. And here's another one who bought this home from me. Then he went ahead and started building a new home with the Villages and decided the Villages was a better way to go to list his home. And maybe 5 months later, I'd say probably 5 months, this house has been on the market for 5 months. And every time I turn around, I just see a price drop, price drop, price drop. Here's the thing, you guys. The Villages sells new homes. That's what they're in business for. That's what they do. They build over 200 homes a month. And so you expect these people, the Villages, to go ahead and sell your pre-owned home in a timely manner? No. I know. I used to work for the Villages. I worked for them for 8.5 years, okay? We were all bonused. We got trips, we got pins, we got rings, we got, for how many new homes we sold. Not pre-owned homes. Anybody out there who has a home to sell is foolish to list it with the Villages. And now everybody says, oh, well, everybody knows to go to the Villages to look for a home. No, everybody knows to go to Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, Homes.com, and how do you get on those websites? You get on those websites through the MLS, not the VLS. You will never see a VLS listing listed as on the market on any of those websites. So that is a word to the wise. And that is another thing that I'm going to put on my Patreon page. Yeah, man, I'm getting a lot of, so a word to the wise. Anybody out there lives in the Villages, if you list with the Villages, especially when you're trying to sell in an area of the Villages, let me show you something, okay? Let me show you something real quick, like, and this is a perfect example of why you should list with me and not, I'll go to here, and then I'll go, that's just recently sold listings. Here we go. Danielson Loop. This is a perfect example. So this guy bought his home from me. He bought his home from me 8 months ago. Then he decided he wanted to go build a brand new home with the Villages over there by Eastport. Okay, well, hey, I can't sell new homes. I wish the Villages would sell, I wish the Morris family would sell out their share of the Villages and turn it over to somebody else so they'll go and open it up like every other developer does. On top of the world, if I sell a new home, they'll pay me for all my efforts of getting somebody to that community. The Villages, no. So if you think I might have an issue with the Villages, that's probably why. Anyways, here, Danielson Loop. Let me show you something. On the market, 35 days. You see that, you guys? What does this say? Sold. What does this say? Listed by Ira Miller, IM Realty. Sandy McAllister with Gilbo Realty sold this home for me. Where is it? Well, well, first of all, it's a 2021, so you know it's got to be somewhere pretty close by. Here's a map of where this home was. This home's right here, okay? Sawgrass Grove Rec Center. Sawgrass Grove. Here's Ezel Rec Center. Here's Sawgrass Grove. You go across Bexley, and you are here at where are we? So you're over here. Oh well, I'm kind of lost on my map. Here's that home. And, here's Eastport. So, these people can't get their homes sold because they listed with the villages. And all the villages, again, really wants to do. You got to think of it this way. How much money do you think the villages gets for every brand new home that they sell? I would say anywhere from $75,000 to $100,000 they get in profit. Now, compare that to, well, let's say 3%. Well, let's say 2.5% to 3%. So 3% of a $500,000 home is $15,000. The other 3% goes to the listing agent and the selling agent. I'm not saying buyer's agent because they're not even buyer's agents, and that's a whole nother story that I can tell y'all. Okay, so, anyways, and that's another video. So, like I said, don't fall prey to what they tell you over there at the village's sales office, because they're trained for 3 months to sell brand new homes. Let's go to my listings since we're on that topic, okay? And Peter asked me about that. I'm more than happy to oblige. Here we go. So, my listings, these are sold listings. My active listings, here we go. All right, here we go. So Colorette is my latest and my greatest. $499 for this home. And awesome home. Look at that. 2-car garage with a golf cart garage. It's on a corner home site. Here's what the map looks like of this home on a corner home site. I mean, the home is literally, and here, all you have to do is you go out here, go down Ebon Shade, and you can go down here, and here is your golf cart. Hopefully, here it is. Here's your golf cart bridge. Go over there, go to Megason, and then Megason will take you right to Brownwood. So you are not far at all from Brownwood from this house. Here's Brownwood. Voila. You're not far at all from Water Lily, or the DeLuna recreation area. So, yeah, this is a great,
That one has a handmade map at the end.
huh?
If you go to the last photo, there's a village's map for that one.
Oh, here we go. Christian saying at the end is a map. There we go. Tells you everything. Subject property, Brownwood, the Luna Rec Center. So yeah, if you want to look at this little, you didn't get water lily in there, dude. It's right outside the golf cart bridge.
Okay.
But this is a beautiful home. Let me show you inside. All LVP flooring, and the cabinets really match well with that LVP. Quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances. This home is a 2022, built in 2022. We're getting ready to do a video tomorrow. So this one will have a, take more pictures and drone shots are on the way out, because the drones are on there, right?
Yes, the drone should be in there.
Beautiful kitchen. The house looks like it was hardly lived in. His and her closets. I love the separation of the sinks in the master bathroom. Look at that. You're never in each other's way when you're in this master bathroom. Roman shower, which is everybody's favorite. Oh, the bay window. Man, I was talking about the bay window last week. This really adds a lot of room inside this guest bedroom, as well as it looks beautiful outside. Now, you're not looking right inside somebody's lanai. This is a pool that is on the side of somebody's house, and you're not looking right inside their lanai, okay? So this is going to be the drone shots, and you can kind of see how the home is situated right here, lined up. The lanai is lined up here, not lined up with the lanai. So that's a really wonderful thing. You do have privacy. Oh, there's water lily right there. Little hard to read, but yep. All kind of activities, golf cart bridge going over to Brownwood. That's Brownwood off in the distance right there. And you're at the Luna Rec Center, and there's your map. Okay. Next. Castlegate. This is a new listing we have. It's a patio villa. And it's owned by a French lady, and she's really creative with her colors. So LVP flooring, she painted her cabinets a two-tone cabinet. And you'll see also in the bathrooms, she painted those cabinets as well. So yeah, you see how she painted these cabinets a different color. And there's one in there she painted red. Okay. She gave us those pictures, Christian. I thought I asked to have that bathroom.
That's the only bathroom one. Still remove it, okay.
Do you not have Photoshop? Get rid of them towels.
Okay.
Either that or we need new photos.
Yeah, that's my plan. Tomorrow we're gonna go film, so my plan is to do new photos there as well.
Okay, Castlegate, whoops. Let's see, next. Peter, by the way, thank you so much for this recommendation. Travis Place, this home is a barely used. This home was built in 2007. I sold this home to these people. They might have used it 2 months out of the year, every year since 2007. They barely used this home. It is lightly lived in. Whoops. I need to go ahead and back it up a little bit. So front porch, open floor plan. This is called the colony floor plan. $269 is a good price for an entry-level patio villa. They start at $269 and go up. There might be some older ones in the older areas for less, but in this area in the village of Duval, this is a great home. Next, these are just lots, so we're just going to kind of go right on by those. This is a golf course property. This golf course property is in Spruce Creek South. So anybody who is looking for an economical home and wants the best bang for your buck and doesn't necessarily want to live in the villages, just check out Spruce Creek South. 2-car garage, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath on the golf course for $289. Vaulted ceilings, tile floors. I mean, $289 for this home. Beautiful enclosed lanai. There's the open kitchen into this breakfast nook area. Here's the lanai and through the pass-through. That's it right there as well. Beautiful golf course view. You could walk to the pro shop from here. And I'm just going to skim across these real quick because, you guys can come back to my website and you can see these. All right, so some drone footage. This is a nice, large lot. And look at that. You have some granddaddy oaks in the back there. Over here, that's the pro shop. Like I said, you could literally walk to the pro shop. And it's in a cul-de-sac, so it's on a pie-shaped lot. $289 for 3 bedroom, 2 bath, with an enclosed lanai for this home. That is a steal for that home. All right, next. Willow Grove Way. So Willow Grove Way at 549. We just put a brand new roof on here with black trim. I love that. I love the way we did this roof with a black drip edge going around it. And we have brand new floors. This is on a golf course. So this home, we're trying to decide whether we want to put more upgrades into it or drop the price. We haven't really settled on that just yet. So there's the brand new flooring in here. I thought we were going to take this one picture out.
I edited it to make it a bit darker in that area.
Yeah, that could go.
Okay, I'll remove it.
Because we've got plenty of pictures. We don't need that one. Built-in workstation. This is the front guest bedroom. And same floor throughout the home. We put the same floor in all the bedrooms, so you have no carpet in this room. This is the master. This looks out to the golf course. His and her closets. This is a gardenia model. Inside laundry room. 2-car garage. This is a stamped concrete. So this is not cheap to do a stamped concrete in these homes. And there's the Arnold Palmer Country Club. So that's where it is. It sits on an Arnold Palmer golf course fairway. And you could put a pool in here. There is enough room from here to here. You can kind of see the different color grass. There's enough room for a pool in this home. And that's important. Next, Williams Road. So this is one of the homes I renovated. Did a complete renovation of this home. Double doors. I love the front entryway to this. This is called a Grand Ficus. Brand new LVP flooring. This used to be a formal dining room. Well, there's enough room in the kitchen. There's an eating area in the bay window in the kitchen. We'll see that in a second. Then we turned this into a library, office, den, flex room, whatever you want to call it. But this used to be closed in. There was a wall that went from here all the way out here, and you used to have to walk into the kitchen that way. This, we took the wall down. Now you have an open floor plan. Kitchen's brand new. You see the brand new countertops, brand new appliances. The cabinets are not brand new, but we did put brand new knobs to match everything. You can see, and again, this home, one floor throughout the entire home. High baseboards, brand new blinds. We put brand new blinds. We took the popcorn out of this home. That is not cheap to do, and it's very inconvenient if you're trying to do it while you're already living in the home. When this home was vacant, we went ahead and took the opportunity to take and put knockdown ceiling texture up there. High baseboards, brand new. I mean, this home is brand new faucets. And we put some wainscoting around the front. This is one of those special refrigerators where you just touch this dark area and it lights up inside, so you can see what's inside your refrigerator. This used to have plant shelves over the front, so I kind of cut it off. This really opened up the whole home, painted the whole house. There's your French doors into your flex room. This is your lanai, and look at that. You do not back up to another lanai. This actually looks out into a cul-de-sac. So you have a beautiful view from your lanai. Master bedroom, master bathroom, brand new granite, matching granite, undermount sinks, brand new, lighting brand new, faucets brand new. Everything in this home is brand new. This glass is new. These fixtures are new, all matching. Huge walk-in closet. This is the front guest bedroom with a bay window. Plenty of room inside this guest bedroom. Here's your laundry area inside the house with some extra cabinet. Look how beautiful this home is. $449 for this home. See the privacy you have back there? $449 for this home. It's a block and stucco home. Awesome. Don't have to do a thing to this house. All right, 85th Circle. This is my economy model in Spruce Creek Golf and Country Club here. $239,900 for this home. What's wrong with this home? Well, I'll tell you. This wall right here separates the kitchen from the living room. So it is not an open kitchen. There it is. Now, this same floor plan in the Villages really took a hammering because of this wall here. So I have actually, oh, you know what, Christian? I want you to add this picture to. This will show you what it would look like without the wall. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, here we are. I want you to put that picture in so people can see that. So I'm gonna put a picture in here so you can see with us removing this whole wall and opening this up. We could put a counter. That's what the villages did now. They put a counter up here instead of this wall, and they never looked back. So I can get this wall removed for $2,300, and if anybody is interested in this home, I'll actually do it for free if you're interested in purchasing this home in Spruce Creek Golf and Country Club. LVP flooring throughout, huge walk-in closet. Again, I'm going to click through these pretty quickly because bird cage. Now, if you want to put a bird cage out here over this patio, I had it priced out at $10,000 to put a bird cage around this. We might go ahead and do that to this house, but if we do, we're probably going to raise the price. Newer roof. This is a really cute little home, split floor plan, guest bedroom on this side, master bedroom behind the garage there. Great home for the price in Spruce Creek Golf and Country Club. All right, so I'm trying to talk the homeowners into actually taking this wall down, putting new stainless steel appliances in, putting granite countertops or quartz countertops inside here in the bathrooms, and putting a bird cage up there. And then we'll probably raise it by about $20,000 when we do that. But it'll be, so it's like you can do it yourself or we can do it. It takes care of all the issues, all the what we call objections. Two more. This one is in Spruce Creek South as well. I showed you the one that was on the golf course. This one is not on the golf course. It's at 254.9. It comes fully furnished. It also has a golf cart garage, vaulted ceilings. It does have the enclosed kitchen as well. We could take care of that as well. I have not talked to the homeowners about doing that, but I think I just might do that. But you can get this home turnkey for $254.9. It is a 3-bedroom. Like I said, it has a golf cart garage over here. Here's our drone shots. So your golf cart garage is here. There's a little screened-in patio area here, and then your lanai has been enclosed in this home. So it gives you a little extra space there. All right, last but not least, Peter, again, I want to thank you so much. Carriole. We just might have Carriole sold. We have somebody interested in this home, but this, again, is one of the homes that I did a complete renovation on. As you can see, if you look closely, this is a screened-in area here with a hot tub. If you don't want the hot tub, we'll get it pulled out and put a concrete slab in there for you. Brand new flooring, high countertop, high baseboard, completely painted. Took all the popcorn out of this home. This home is awesome. This is what it would look like. We virtually staged this home so you could see how it would lay out. Formal dining room with a pass-through to the kitchen. I've actually put handles on all the upper cabinets, and I am working on putting handles on all the bottom cabinets and drawers as well. Had to get some extra screws for that. Brand new appliances in this home. These cabinets have been painted. They were in oak. We painted them what's called a ghost color because it does have a hint of gray, as you can kind of tell by the pictures. You can really see it up there too. So, $399.9. We have lowered the price on this home. Oh, you have a spa tub in here as well as a hot tub, inside laundry room. Wrap around enclosed lanai. And there's your bird cage with your spa. There you go, outside. Again, all these homes can be seen on my website right over here. If you want to look at, this is our home page. And then, let's see, and our listings are down here. Featured listings. So these are all of our listings that I just showed you. Just go right to our website, and you'll see all of our homes for sale. So they look familiar. That's because we just showed you our website, our listings. All right, so there we go. That was requested by Mr. Peter. Thank you so much for requesting that. Happy to do it. Yeah, that was pretty cool with the side golf cart garage. So I have a $20. You're hired. You're hired. Okay, you guys. Look, I have had enough gremlins, as Gary was saying, for tonight. As you can see, there's no background. This has been crazy. So, 8 o'clock, we're going to get out of here. I want to thank you all so much. Remember, no Monday Night Live next week. That is Labor Day and Patty Miller's birthday. So, we're not going to have that next week. Okay?
And the week after?
Week after, we are going to have a special premiere of Crestwind move-in ready homes. These are going to be homes. You're going to know the price. You're going to see them live on our live stream. And if anybody's interested in Crestwind, there you go. Give Kristen a call. We'll have her contact information in 2 weeks, and we'll do a little preview just to remind everybody what we're going to have the following Monday. So, thank you all so much for watching tonight. Thank you for going through all my listings with me. You all have a wonderful week. Have a super weekend, a long 3-day weekend, and I'll miss y'all. Love y'all. Thank you so much for attending tonight. And we'll see you 2 weeks from
The 8th.
the 8th, September 8th. All right? Remember, check out my YouTube channel, Homes Around the Village's YouTube channel. If you want to see the St. Augustine developers, go there. Like I said, I have one where there's a 55-plus community over there. So I think Jane asked me about that. So you all have a great week and an even better weekend. I'll see y'all later. And again, thank you for attending this evening. Thank you for putting up with all the gremlins, as Gary would say, that we had tonight. I got another word for it. It's a 2-word. Last word is show. you can imagine what the first word is. Thanks.